Why do some Etsy shops blow up while other Etsy shops seem to barely get a nibble? You'll see two different shops selling in the same niche, and one will be selling $5,000 a month while the other one, crickets. It's not just luck, it's strategy. After selling thousands of print on demand items on Etsy over the last 4 years and helping thousands of other Etsy sellers here on my channel and in my private community, I've really learned the number one reason why a lot of Etsy sellers actually fail, and it might not be what you think. Your SEO, mockups, and pricing absolutely matter, but if you make this one big design mistake that I see almost every single new seller make, and I know I definitely made when I first got started, then none of the rest of that stuff matters. The worst mistake that you can make as a seller is copying exactly what's already there in the exact same niches. Because when your listing looks exactly like everybody else's, then you just become invisible. But in this video, I'll show you exactly how to flip that. I'll show you how you can stand out, how to grab attention in crowded niches, and how to design in a way that actually sells, all without burning out and without having to constantly reinvent the wheel. Let's go through start to finish a full example together, and I'll even show you how I made the design. So let's say you're scrolling through Etsy for bachelorette party shirts, and that might be because you're in my free weekly newsletter of what niches are trending and selling well right now and hot new trends. There will be a link to sign up for my free weekly newsletter down in the description if you're not in there just yet. And when you're looking through the designs, you notice that a lot of them look pretty similar. And you're wondering, how can I add value? Everything already looks the same. Everything's already been done before. A lot of new sellers will look through their search results, they'll see a bestseller, and they'll say, okay, wow, this bride sweatshirt is selling so well right now. I'm going to make it just a little bit different, and I'll get a bunch of sales too. But if you only change it maybe 5% different, then it's not enough to stand out in the search results. You really do need to add a lot of value to get seen and get sales on Etsy. Otherwise, you'll end up just looking like a cheap knockoff. But don't worry, there's an easy way to avoid this while still basing your designs off of best-selling research. And that is with the mix and match bestseller strategy. This is a strategy where you find a best-selling niche to design for, but then instead of getting inspiration from that niche for the design, you actually go looking at other best-selling products on Etsy or even TikTok or Amazon, and you take design inspiration from other niches and try and be the first one to apply that design style to the niche that you're designing for. So you're adding value, but in a way that's already proven to sell. Let's walk through that step by step with a real example so you can see it in action. Let's say you're scrolling through the search results for bachelorette party listings and you find this one that is the fresh off the market bachelorette theme. It has a bestseller badge and it has sold 4 times in the last 24 hours. Now that is a huge indication for me that I should be listing in this niche, that it's in demand right now. Etsy customers are currently searching for and buying this product right now. So if I can add value and get in front of those same customers, I might get some of those sales as well if I add value again in a different way. And you really can get inspiration from anywhere. The inspiration for today's video actually came when I was scrolling TikTok earlier today, and I saw this best-selling t-shirt that sold 600 times and is in 2,600 people's carts. That really tells me that this design style is really popular, that it's really speaking to people, and maybe even that strawberries might really be trending right now, which makes sense that it's because of spring. So I'm going to use that design style as my inspiration to make a bestseller design for the fresh off the market niche on Etsy. So coming over here to Canva, I'll show you exactly how I would make a design and post it for sale for this niche. So you'll click create. If you've never used Canva before, it's super easy to use, especially if you're a beginner and you've never designed anything in your life. This is going to be such an easy software for you to get started with. So I do have a 30-day free trial for Canva down in the description if you need it. But all you do again is click create, and then down here you can select custom size. So you do want to put in ideally the print area from Printify. If you're using Printify for your print-on-demand company to print and ship all your items for you so that you don't have to actually make and ship every item, then I usually like to use the print area size that you get from Printify. So this example, I'll use 4,200 by 4,800 pixels, but use whatever design size they give you on Printify for your product. You can always see what size that is here on the Printify design page, where you click this little I information button. You'll see the print area size for, say, this sweatshirt is 4,200 by 4,800, for example. So I'm going to actually import the picture that I showed you from TikTok Shop just so I can have it nearby for inspiration. We're not copying it exactly, but I do really like how the cutout of the bow cuts into the letters. I think that's really cool. I just like the overall vibe. So the first thing I really like to look for when I'm designing is the actual graphics. So I'm going to search strawberry bow and click see all and try and find something that I can use for my design, because graphics can be one of the harder things to try and find and get just right. You can use things like AI. You can get graphics from here on Canva that you can use commercially, or you can even use a website called Creative Fabrica. That's another one that I like to get individual graphics from for my designs. And so looking through here in the search results, I actually think one of these two strawberries would be really cute. Both of these have a very similar vibe to the one in the picture. And actually, this one might be the exact same one now that I'm looking at it. So I think that's a pretty good example of what I could use. And so starting with the graphic here, then the next thing I need is, again, the theme we picked from Bachelorette is fresh off the market. That's what the bride shirt would say. And then I'll have to come up with a saying for the Bachelorette shirt, but we'll start with the bride. So I'm going to click the T button to add my text. And so maybe I'll do fresh off above, and then I'll do a different font. So let's see, maybe a more retro font would kind of have a similar vibe to that. So maybe this retro hungry regular font. But I do think it looks good in the all capitals. So it's, again, you have to kind of pay attention to those little details. So you can click see more and make it all caps really easily here in Canva. And then I'll duplicate this text underneath and say the market. And so for the top, I'll probably curve it over the top because I think that looks really nice on there. So I'll come to effects and then come down here to curve, but maybe make it a little bit less drastic, something like that. All right, and then I'm going to overlap the bow with my text a little bit, but I'll show you a really easy hack in another software to actually delete the bow area from the text just like this. So we will be emulating that. And then for the bottom, I actually kind of like how they have very good kind of overlapping each other. So I might actually make this 2 text boxes instead. So I'm going to make the a text box, and then I'll make market a different text box. That way they can kind of overlap each other. So yeah, I'll make this a little bigger. Let's see, like 490, 450. So maybe it'll be a little tilted like theirs is. And maybe a little tilted here. Something like that. I think that could look really cute. But to get this look like what they have here, you'll notice that around the letter is actually cut out where you can see the shirt color behind it. So to get that same look, what we'll have to do is add an effect to these letters, like an outline. And I'm just going to make this white so it kind of looks the way that I want it to look, and then we'll actually delete this in a little bit, and then I'll add the outline to this one as well in white. All right, there we go. So then now I can delete the white outline and it will be cut out of the letter behind it is kind of the idea. So then bringing the position of this up on top of this text, then we're going to be cutting off this part and this part of the design. But I want it to have that kind of same vibe that we were just looking at. So I think this looks nice. Oh, but I need this to be actually behind the market. Yeah, like that. So this is kind of like the layering to get a really similar vibe to what they had, but again, in a totally different niche. So now I can kind of delete this one. Now that I have it set up the way that I want, I'm going to make this a little bit bigger, all the way up here at the top. I think I actually want to move this over maybe a teeny bit so this looks a little bit more centered underneath the text above it. But I think other than that, I really like it. So it might look a little weird with the black text. I do actually want to switch it to having all one color design, just like that example was. But I think in the first place, what I'm going to do is actually bring this over into Photopea.com, which is like a free Photoshop. And you actually need things to be different colors to be able to erase them. Like if I made the fresh text the same color as the bow, it would be harder to delete. So I'll show you how we'll change the colors when we come back over to Canva, but I'm just gonna download this as a transparent PNG, and then we'll come over here to Photopea.com and click open from computer and select that PNG that we just made. And I do want to say, now that we're over here, that I'm not showing you how to design this because I want you to make a fresh off the market design just like this. If you like this design style, I'm hoping that you'll take this design style idea and apply it to other niches that don't have anything that look like this yet. Because if thousands of you go and make this exact same design, then it'll never sell because again, it'll look just like everything else. So showing you how to actually do this, we'll come over to this eraser button and we'll click this magic eraser. So here we're going to just delete I have to select the layer first. We're going to select the white outline there. And then you want to make sure you get any other little pieces like in between these letters, anything that's white. And then now we've kind of got that cool cutout effect. And this is a really good strategy to know because a lot of design styles can really be used like this. So then now that we have this text here in the bow, we can click magic delete on that. And look, it's completely gone because it was cut off by this red line. And so then again, right there with that same spot. And now we've got the really similar idea. So then we just need to save our design. So we'll come to File, Export As, and PNG, and click Save. And then we'll re-upload this to Canva. So now that I've got this uploaded to Canva, what I'm gonna do is actually pick the color for the shirt that I want. So I'm gonna pull in the mock-up that I'm actually gonna use and put this design on. And it's this one I got from Watermelon Mocks on Etsy for the crimson color for comfort colors. I think this would be a really good thumbnail image to use for my design. And that actually is one of my top tips is you should be designing for a specific thumbnail image to make sure that your design looks great on whatever main photo that you're about to use on Etsy. So I think this one's a perfect example. And so if I make the whole design this red color for this shirt, and then I make the design ivory for the bachelorette shirts, I think that'd look really nice. And so if you pull it into the same canvas, you can actually come over here to the colors and you can scroll down and Canva will actually pull the colors from the photo. So this right here is going to be a really similar option. And we can see that's this color right here. And if I come here and copy and paste this to make the text that same color as well, I can click this edit button and come down to duotone. And then you just select any of these and copy and paste that color that we just grabbed in here. And so now the text will be the same color. And if you don't like this exact color, you can always play around with it, but having the actual design and the mock-ups here can give us a quick little viewpoint into how the design's actually going to look. So I think for the crimson, that is kind of a nice muted color for it. So just to kind of test it out, I'm not going to save it like this. We can immediately kind of see what that would look like. So I went ahead and made the bridesmaid version of the design. I made it say Berry Sweet Batch Club. On Etsy for this niche, a lot of people are just saying she's fresh off the market or just fresh off the market. And so I thought this would be a fun way to, again, add value. And so I did just come up with this saying because of the inspiration from that TikTok shirt. But if you need inspiration to come up with different sayings, ChatGPT is one of my favorite places to go and ask it. But like, I'm making a fresh off the market bride design. Can you help me come up with a fun saying to go for the bridesmaid shirts? And that is another super good way to add value. So if I was posting this for sale, I might mess around with the color of this one just a little bit, but I do think this is a perfect example on how to actually add value in the right ways that are still proven to sell. And then gone are the days of making a bunch of designs that never see the light of day because it feels too tedious to actually go do the listings. Thanks to today's sponsor, which is Simply Listed. Simply Listed is my brand new mockup automation software that I hope you will check out the free trial down below and love, because you'll just make a template one time. So you can see here I added the ivory photo of the shirt and the crimson, a couple other photos, the size chart, the color chart, etc. And when I want to make designs and put them on my mockups, I just click this button once. I select the product that I had on Printify and I can select create video. When I click create mockup, it's going to grab those Printify designs for me, put it on the exact same spot on all of those t-shirt pictures, turn all of those photos into a video slideshow. So I have a video mockup for my listing, and then I can even just publish it directly to Etsy, saving so much time. So here you can see in just a few seconds, the designs are added to each of the shirts, the correct colors, and you can even make it go behind the necklace for the mockup to give it an even more realistic look for your designs. And this was all done so quickly. So if you're making a lot of designs, or even if you just get really overwhelmed by the design process and getting to actually upload them to your Etsy store, then this is going to be a huge time saver for you, because then again, all you do is either download them if you're not uploading to Etsy, or just click publish, and then those will get published directly to your Etsy shop. And again, that listing video will be there as well. That is a full slideshow of all of those pictures. So go on, try the mix and match bestseller strategy in your own store today. And if you enjoyed this tutorial, type mix and match down in the description below. As always, thanks so much for watching all the way until the end, and I'll see you in the next one.